Hi guys, it's Michelle, and today's video is going to be yet another Mandela effect video for you guys. Y'all know, obviously, by now. I love the Mandela effect. I think it's fun. I love that TikTok has been making her pop off again recently. So you guys constantly tag me in these. You send me them on every social media platform. I think you guys are really into the Mandela effect still too, which I'm so down for because I'm always looking for new ones. I just think that's really fun. Who cares? If you don't remember it, it's fine. So the first Mandela effect I want to talk about is this one that has been popping the fuck off on TikTok. Everyone remembers Abe Lincoln for wearing a top hat. Like, this is like kind of an obvious thing in my opinion. I felt like everyone remembered that. This TikTok user recently made a TikTok about it, showing that Abe Lincoln kind of almost never wore a top hat. The only picture of Abe Lincoln in this famous top hat is this picture, which is pretty ridiculous because I swear that it was like every picture, specifically this picture of Abe Lincoln, I feel like needs to have a top hat. Blowing my mind that it doesn't. If you look at people's Halloween costumes every year who are dressed up like Abe Lincoln, which I'm like, why are you Abe Lincoln for Halloween? I don't really know. But they all have fucking hats. And you know what? It was like such a weird school project now that I think about it, but it's also kind of fun and fresh. But in like 5th grade, I want to say, we had to dress up as like historical figures or something. And I remember everyone always wanted to be Abe Lincoln, and it was called the Wax Museum. We were like wax figures, but we would talk. It was really weird. Did everyone do that project, or was it just me? I don't even remember who I was. All right, the next Mandela effect I want to talk about is something that has bothered me for a minute, because I was really obsessed with this song for a long time, and I was with someone and they were like, wait, I thought this song was by Clarkson, and it wasn't. And it's the song According to You, but it's actually by a singer named Orianti. I feel like I knew that, but when someone else said that they thought Clarkson sang the song According to You, apparently everyone thinks and remembers that song being by Clarkson. I don't agree with that one. I feel like I would have maybe thought it was by like Alanis Morissette or something, because it's kind of that vibe. But nonetheless, I never thought Clarkson, because I am a Clarkson stan, because obviously, why wouldn't you be? Let me know if you guys remember that being Clarkson. Again, I'm not sure. I don't remember it like that, but I would like to know if you do. Okay, the next Mandela effect that I want to talk about is yet another flip-flop Mandela effect. I feel like lately there have been so many of these where I swear I talked about it in the opposite way, and then all of a sudden it switched. This one has to do with the JFK assassination. I always remember the car being a 6-seater. I swear that there was a Mandela effect that the car was actually a 4-seater, but we remember it being a 6-seater, and that was the whole Mandela effect. But recently I was looking at it and it's a 6-seater again, and I swear to God that that was a Mandela effect. I swear people were trying to say that it was a 4-seater, and we were all like, no bitch, it was a 6-seater. And then like we looked at the actual fact and it was a 4-seater, but now 6-seater, which is how I remember it. Is that a flip-flop, or am I just confused? I feel like that is the question with all of these flip-flop Mandela effects. Is flip-flop, or am I literally stupid? Either is possible, but that's why you guys are here, to help me remember. I feel like I always remember JFK car being a 6-seater, so let me know. But apparently it has always been a 6-seater. So I don't know what that's about. Is this another Statue of Liberty one? Because you guys actually really did agree with me on the Statue of Liberty one that I talked about in my last Mandela effects video. Go check it out if you haven't already. And that was very reassuring that everyone else remembers me talking about it in the way that it's flip-flopped. So please let me know. Next Mandela effect has to do with the Mona Lisa. Although it's not a flip-flop Mandela effect, this is a whole new one. Actually, 2 whole new ones that have to do with the Mona Lisa. Someone pointed out on TikTok that the Mona Lisa suddenly has a veil, which is something that I have literally never noticed, which I find pretty crazy considering I feel like I've looked at a lot of freaking pictures of the Mona Lisa recently. You know, in the past few years since the Mandela effect has been a thing, because obviously the Mona Lisa was one that was a very, you know, everyone was affected by and was confused with happening. So I definitely looked at several pictures of this painting. I've never noticed that she had a veil. So I swear that that's a Mandela effect. Please let me know what you guys remember. But then what was interesting to me is that in the comments of this TikTok, someone pointed out the fact that Mona Lisa has red hair. I was like, since freaking when? That is so true. I feel like the Mona Lisa always had dark brown hair, especially because my friend Bella is dark brown hair, but she always gets told she looks like the Mona Lisa. And I feel like she wouldn't have gotten told that if everyone knew the Mona Lisa was a ginger. Please let me know what you guys remember on that. These few Mandela effects are some of my favorites because they are emoji Mandela effects, which I love emoji Mandela effects because I think it's so weird that we all collectively remember a very specific image that we can picture in our head versus just like a little thing being off or a letter being off in something. I just feel like it's much more undeniable towards the Mandela effect than pretty much any other Mandela effect. These always get me, and I actually asked you guys in my last video to comment any emoji Mandela effects that you remember, and I picked out some of the ones that I also remember, and let's talk about them. The first one is a hummingbird emoji. I 100% agree. I feel like I could see the illustration so well with the little like hummingbird nose. I 100% remember this, and I would love to know if you do too because it's never existed. Where is it coming from? Where are the thoughts coming from? Why do we think that that existed if it didn't? The next emoji Mandela effect is the Eiffel Tower emoji. I also really agree. How I see it is either like an actual Eiffel Tower just like standing on its own, or in one of those images that like kind of look like this with the flags, with not the flags, but like they look like they could be a flag of just like a big city. I swear that there was an Eiffel Tower in one of them and it has never existed. The next one I got several comments about, and this one definitely messed me up, and it is a mummy emoji, and I 1000% agree. I swear when all of like the witch emoji and the zombie emojis like kind of came out that there was a mummy with the drop as well, but apparently not. I'm really upset by this because I actually really remember a mummy emoji, and I feel like it would have been really cute with that drop with like, you know, the black cat and everything. I just feel like it fits with the Halloween more than like the zombie even. Mummy never existed. The next Mandela effect that I want to talk about is a TikTok you guys tagged me in that really freaked me out, and it had to do with Houdini. A lot of people remember Houdini dying in some sort of a magic trick mishap. So many people recall this. It's pretty insane actually, but he actually died from appendicitis, which was very shocking to a lot of people, apparently you guys as well. I don't actually feel like I know. I'm gonna potentially like debunk a Mandela effect. But what I think that they could be thinking about is I actually thought that this happened with Cyfred and Roy. I thought that Roy died from a tiger mauling him, but he didn't die from that. So now I'm more confused. This is Hamlet. He is quite vocal. He's just always yelling because he always wants to be held or pet. Now I feel like I'm doubling down on the Mandela effect. Does anyone else remember the tiger attack like ending in one of them dying? So anyway, now I feel like I'm literally just more confused. Let me know what you guys remember on both points. All right, the last Mandela effect that we're gonna talk about today is Club Penguin. This one blew my mind. If I had to like put a timestamp on Club Penguin when it came out, it would be 2002. It didn't come out until 2005. This makes literally no sense to me because I moved a lot as a kid, and I had very vivid memories of playing Club Penguin in one specific house that I didn't even live in 2005. Like I moved in way before then. So I'm honestly genuinely confused, and please let me know if you remember Club Penguin being out way longer than 2005. I would love to know, because in 2005, let's just do the fucking math. I was already 7 years old. I swear I like grew up playing Club Penguin, like way younger. What's weirder to me is that my sister was like 9 years old at that point, which I feel like is a little old to play Club Penguin, but she was obsessed with Club Penguin. Let me know what you guys remember on that because that one really freaked me out. Anyways, that is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any Mandela effects. If you have personal Mandela effects as well, I love those because I think they're so interesting. But let me know. But that is it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, and subscribe for new videos every week, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.